That being said, I want to say good evening. Welcome to the GMAP Broadcast Network, GMAP1.com. Just, you know what? Take time out if you don't mind. We can see you. You can't see me, but we can see you, and you are live on the GMAP Broadcast Network. And just take time out for our viewers and listeners around the world. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from, if you don't mind.
I am Bb Kleinow. I'm kind of from a lot of places. I was born in California. We moved around quite a bit. I lived in Texas up until I was about 10 years old, and then now I've been living in Utah since. I'm an artist all around. I love drawing, digital art. My drawing has gotten a little bit rusty recently, but with a little bit of practice, I can get it back.
Oh, wow. You know what? You're telling me that, but that's not true. I'm sure you're an outstanding artist, but of course, you are with us on today, and I am grateful that you accepted the invitation to be a part of our broadcast network family. You have a brand new publication out, and for those that don't know, BB is one of our featured authors on the GMAP Broadcast Network. And you know what? If you don't mind, her projection, why don't you tell us a little bit about that if you don't mind?
So her projection is this young woman. She pretty much works a 9 to 5 for majority of her life after having like a tragic event when she was a lot younger, which she ended up losing her family because of it. So she's stuck at a 9 to 5 dead end job. She had so many talents. Like she was an artist, a writer, everything. Um, and she ended up giving up those talents because she was so burnt out of working. And basically, she was a routine type person, except for times where it's like I need to sleep in, or but pretty much on spot routine, going to work, same bus every day, always making it on time. But what happened is that day in particular, someone ended up throwing a rock through her window, and she took time to clean it up and make the mess. And that decision changed her life of leaving that usual routine. A tragic event happened on her way to work, and this event basically put her in a situation where she is surrounded by death, decay, and just overall tragedy. Basically, a bad event that affected a lot of people.
Mm.
Um, Now she thinks that she's dead. She knows that she's dead. And when she meets death, he gives her an option, a deal, and the deal is to get back to her body, and if she can, she lives. And so basically, you go through, you read through the book, and find out what she does, if she survives or not. And with the book, which it's a short story, that's a kind of a prequel to a new book. And that being said, when it comes to death, death does his job. He takes care of the people who need to move on. He comforts them. He focuses mainly on them. So in the book, what you won't find out until my next book is why did he make it a point to specifically go to her and give her an option to live and not take her. Um, and basically, where this book came from is I actually suffer from nightmares, and I have a lot of nightmares. And I made it a point to like, okay, let's make a good thing out of what happens. And I actually started writing my nightmares that eventually became what I'm working on currently. Is technically three, but with the second book, I ended up having a dream of it, again, it was a nightmare, but it ended up becoming a three part where you have the three books, and then there's actually going to be a short story that's going to be based on what happens in the second book.
Oh my goodness. Well, I am more than sure that this is going to be a very interesting and exciting read. And of course, before I get into that, let me first and foremost thank you so much, BB, for being here on today and waiting that extra hour that we didn't anticipate. And of course, I also want to thank you for just becoming a part of our broadcast network family. For those that don't know, of course, now you do. BB is one of our featured authors on GMAP Broadcast Network. You can stop by any day, anytime. Click on the tab that simply says Featured Authors. You will see a copy of the publication that I'm currently showing you on our television screen. Click on that, and it will take you to the necessary location to find out more information and details about the publication as well as this outstanding author. And number three, I thank you so much for just simply allowing us to be a part of your journey because it is a journey. And of course, I'm grateful that you have accepted the invitation. And, I know that there's going to be quite a few people that they're going to want to show their love, care, concern, and support for you. And maybe go out and purchase a copy of this current publication. What would be the process for them to do so? Where is it available and how can they get it?
So my book is available on Amazon. I set it to 99 cents because it is a short story, the prequel. But I believe on Amazon it does show up as $1.50. You can literally look up Bb Kleinow, or you can look up her projection because it's not it. It's still newer and hasn't it's still in the works, so it doesn't always show up. But if you uh, go to Amazon, if you don't like the link doesn't work or anything like that, you would literally just put BB Kleinow, Kleinow, and it'll show up. You can also go to Facebook and look up author BB Kleinow. And I'll share artwork that I find. You can also message me artwork, if and like have your art name, and I'll be able to post it on my page. I have been dabbling into making a little bit of music, so eventually that page will also start having my music on it. But it has a little bit of my artwork. More will come out eventually. I just had a baby, so I'm a little bit in the slow of the works, but I am getting back into everything,
Mm.
and I finally have everything put together of the storyline. So it was posted last year, but second book is already halfway done and it's already in the making.
Mm. Well, I am so grateful to hear that, and I know my just having a baby. Well, I know what that's like. I tell you, I have well, I won't go there. But I have quite a few children, and I know what it's like to for a young lady to have a baby. But of course, we are excited to know that you are doing what you're supposed to do and writing these outstanding publications. I was going to uh, ask you what's next for BB Kleinow, but I believe you've already answered that question. You let us know that you're are in the process of writing more publications and music, and I'm telling you, we want to be very instrumental on the things that you're doing and the things you have planned. We want you to know that, of course, if there's anything that we can do to continue to assist you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you pick up that phone, you call, text, chat, tweet, whatever you do, make sure you reach us and we will be honored. The answer will always be yes, and you will never, ever have to ask us twice. Now, of course, one way or the other, we are role models to someone, whether we like it or not. And someone is always paying attention and watching our every step and our every journey. Someone may be watching you right now and saying, I wonder what I what I can do to just get on track like she has and and begin my journey and follow my dreams, what words of encouragement would you have to share with someone like that today?
Words of encouragement is absolutely never give up. There's been times where I would stray. I've been working on writing. I've had many book ideas that I end up putting down, putting to the side. Um, and then I get inspiration. You get inspiration out of anywhere and anything, even just day-to-day lives, that simple things that kind of push you, like coincidences. Never give up. If your intention is to do something, um and you find yourself giving up over and over again, you still have a chance. Like, uh, and if it just takes that one time of you pick it back up again, and you actually put your intentions towards it, you will go somewhere.
Well, I truly believe that, and I gotta say thank you for that because someone that's listening today really need those words of encouragement to just take that initiative and do what it is that they have a passion to do, a dream to do. And I'm sure if they can sit back and watch what you're doing at this time and say, hey, if she's encouraging me and telling me, hey, I can do this, I believe that I could step up and step out on faith and get it done. So I really, really appreciate you saying that and sharing that with our viewers and listeners around the world. And of course, I'm going to ask you anyway. I wasn't going to ask you, but what really is next for Bb Kleinow? What would your response be to that?
What's next is I want to continue. I want to continue writing. I want to be able to, for my readers to read this and just be in awe. I want to be different than the average writer. Um, I do struggle. I definitely do struggle when it comes to having writer's block, and or trying to put the right words together. Sometimes, if you go onto my page and look up, we'll go on. My One of my most recent posts is this machine. It's a poem that is at the very end of the her rejection. It's a free poem. You can so I did post it, so you can always read it, and it'll always be in that book. But what it was based on, um, is a friend of mine when I was a teenager. He committed suicide, and it it hurt more than anything. We weren't close, but it hurt, and it actually took me 4 years for that simple poem to put in the right words for it. And so it's I'm trying to I'm trying to make most unique writing as possible, but also put out as much art and just be me and express myself. And hopefully that other people who seem different, you can also see that it's like you're very, very, very unique. And I want to show this world that uniqueness it's the most positive thing in the world.
Yeah, and that's absolutely true. And of course, again, I just can't thank you enough. You're taking time out away from the baby, and you're taking time out to do your writing and diving into the journey of writing music. And I tell you, I'm excited for you because I know that your dreams will come to pass, and you're going to have an outstanding journey along the way. Things will begin to just happen for you, and I am so grateful that you are allowing us to be a part of that journey that you have began to take. We want you to know to keep doing what you're doing. And ladies and gentlemen, when you do go out and you show your love, care, concern, and support and make your purchase, we want you to make sure that when you do, if you do it through Amazon, make sure you leave a review. Leave a review for the author, leave a review for me, leave a review for Amazon. let them know that you appreciate what this young lady is doing and to encourage her to keep moving forward. I kid you not, I am so grateful and privileged and blessed to have you here. I'm definitely going to be inviting you back because we're going to want to know what's next. We're going to want to know and hear about the things that you produce and provide for all of our viewers and listeners around the world. We're going to continue to let you know that if you, in fact, miss any of this conversation, it will be posted on our Facebook page. It'll be posted on our YouTube channel. We're going to have it aired on our weekly Comcast program. We're going to try to do everything we can to make sure that people are aware of what it is that you are providing for them through your writing, through your music, and what's next to come. We want to make sure we inform them of that. Before I let you go, I'm just going to move over and basically let you share exactly what's on your heart today, and we want you to stay blessed. So I'm gonna move over and say, BB Kinlow, the Kleinow, the floor is yours.
Um, well, what's in my heart is um never give up. Like, I know you always hear everyone always says never give up. But wholeheartedly, I have been in the most lowest places in my life. And like, I have PTSD, I have anxiety, depression, all of that. And I've had things that have happened to me, but to me, it, I, I know it's, to me, it's okay. It's shaped me to the person. It's made me strong, and it's also helped me be able to be there for others when they need it.
Mm,
And just like that poem, it's like you as a person, you as a person, if you leave, just you being gone changes the world completely. It changes how people think. You can be that one person that helps your best friend in life meet that their soulmate. And there's so many things, so many parts that you play in this world that it links up perfectly to we need to be here
yeah,
in
I
the
agree.
call. What's going in my heart is I'm thankful. I even if someone took the time just to watch this video, I'm thankful. Even if you don't buy the book, I appreciate just people being here and watching. Um, and I hope that someday I can number one make my followers proud, and I hope I can make my grandpa proud. He is Sneaky Pete Kleinow, and he was in a band, helped with Hollywood movies, and even wrote music with people like John Lennon back in the day. And I literally, since I was a kid, I didn't even know him, and I wanted to make him proud.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's kind of what's in my heart right now.
Wow. And it's emotional, but it's so honest and true. And I thank you for sharing that with me, and I thank you for sharing it with all of our viewers and listeners around the world. We want you to continue to move forward. I'm more than sure that proud is just the tip of the iceberg when they think about what you're doing, and it just happens for you, especially when it's so emotionally attached to making someone proud. I'm sure wherever they are and whatever they're doing, they are truly proud of what you're doing. And I thank you so much for just allowing that to be shared here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Once again, one of our featured authors, BB, is here. And of course, we want you to continue to show your love, care, concern, and support to the GMAP Broadcast Network. Stop by, click on the tab that simply is titled Featured Authors. You will see a copy of the publication that we're showing you on our television screen. Click on that copy, that cover, and of course, it'll take you to the necessary location to get all of the intimate details about how you too can purchase this publication and learn more about the author. We thank you, BB, for being here tonight. We want to invite you back, so we'll reach out to you and have you come back sometime soon. Until then, we want you to have a fantabulous rest of your evening. And of course, you be blessed continuously. You take care of that baby, and tell your husband I said thank him so much for just being supportive to who you are and what you're doing, okay?
Thank you so much. Right, my phone is there.